Shopping.io is a blockchain-based project that allows you to buy from e-commerce websites like Amazon using different cryptocurrencies or even fiat currencies. In this video, we will explain what are the differences between Shopping.io and Amazon, and we will cover all the positive and negative aspects of this project, so make sure to watch till the end. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to win the giveaways in Bitcoin with the profits from this channel. Shopping.io has been founded at the end of 2020 and it launched at the beginning of 2021. Initially, they launched on the Ethereum blockchain with their utility token SPI. Later on in March 2021, they launched their governance token GSPI on the Binance Smart Chain. However, both of these tokens will not exist anymore in the near future, but we will explain more in details what this is about. Since launch day, almost 2 years ago, Shopping.io had many integrations to allow always more tokens as form of payment on their platform, and at the same time increase awareness and exposure to different communities. The main goal of this project is to be the bridge between crypto and e-commerce. They allow you to buy from any Amazon independently from where you are. If you buy from Amazon website, you are limited to the country you are ordering from. It is not just an Amazon crypto bridge. In fact, they integrated other e-commerce websites like Walmart or eBay, and maybe they will integrate more. They allow you to pay with many different cryptocurrencies, but they don't limit themselves to that in fact. They also allow fiat currency payments with PayPal. You can access their website only from browser as they don't have a mobile application yet. From here, you can basically select the seller that you want to buy from, explore the products that you are interested in, which for some reason they do not offer all the products that Amazon offers, for example. Lastly, add to the chart. Sign up with your email and address only, and that's all set. Your order should be on the way. Before we continue, I just want to clarify something that you might have forgotten. We only do educational entertainment, and my job here, it is not to be your financial advisor, so please do your own researches before investing. The all ecosystem is at the moment powered by two tokens, SPI and GSPI, and based on how many of these tokens you have, you can get some discounts. Depending on how many tokens you have the access to different plans that enables different benefits, as you can see here. You could stake your tokens for rewards, which are not clear as they are not fixed. If you want to stake, you can do it on their platform, and it basically works with a 10% in and 10% out fees to incentivize long-term staking. These fees gets then distributed to the stakers weekly. Again, this staking mechanism is for long-term holders only, otherwise is not beneficial as you lose 20% of your holding just for staking and unstaking. This staking mechanism has been updated last year in June, but all the holders are now kind of forced to unstake in order to participate to the new token airdrop swap. Few months ago, in fact, they announced that these tokens will be replaced by a third token, and today, they just announced that it will launch in 35 days. SPI and GSPI have a maximum supply of 1 million tokens each. On the other side, the new token shop will have 100 million tokens as initial supply, and the circulating supply will vary. The new token supply will be swapped in exchange of the old coins at launch date, and the reason of the new token is because it will represent the success of the platform. This has not been clarified in which ways yet, but they will likely offer discounts if you hold and pay with their token. From the beginning, SPI price performance was great. Initially, the token was trading at around $1 per coin to then increase over $250 in just a few months. This was during a bull run at the beginning of 2021, so it was easy for a small market capitalization project with only 1 million tokens to grow this way.
They had many big YouTubers covering and supporting the project like Sheldon Evans, Altcoin Daily, and they even on board on the team Jeremy Crypto as advisor. They had many big YouTubers covering and supporting a project like.
In the same period, they established some good partnerships, and they released some exciting announcements. All this together created a lot of hype around the project. After this bullish period, the project lost momentum, mainly because they had some major delays, which we are going to cover shortly. At the moment, if you buy SPI token directly on their platform, they will give you 20% back in shop token at launch in 35 days on the 9th September. In my opinion, looks like they are trying to push the price higher before launch, and this is obviously happening as the users are incentivized to buy SPI, and the price is slowly increasing. It is possible that SPI will increase its value in the coming weeks, as they are incentivizing people to buy it, but be aware that it will likely drop in value once the SHOP token launches, as SPI will technically be worthless. However, this should be a swap, and they should remove SPI tokens completely on the 9th September. Of course, the question is if the new SHOP token will increase in the coming months after launch, and this depends on the utility they will give to the token. But fundamentally, the utilities have not changed. This means that if the price of the old token has not recovered and just kept going down in the past months, there is not reason for the new token to go up if they don't increase its utility. Of course, it is possible that in the short-term speculation, the value will go a lot higher as it can go a lot lower, but I personally think it is very risky even if it is 99% down from the all-time high. Remember that we are in a bear market and not all the projects have to recover. In the last bear market, many altcoins kept going down to reach zero or simply vanish. Now, I am not saying this is Shopping.io case, but there is a high chance that this will never recover as it is a very small project and all the altcoins in that range are at risk. I have been following this project since the beginning, and the reality is probably not what you would like to hear as a holder. Shopping.io has a major issue of delaying their milestones, and they have the habit of creating hype around their tokens even if they don't accomplish what they promised. This has been clearly reflecting on the price, which is in a downtrend since more than 1 year. Since the beginning, they missed many accomplishments which were scheduled on their monthly roadmaps. For example, as we can see here on this post, they should have released their mobile app last year in July. I believe it is fine to have delays, especially if you want to build something right, and if you consider it not to be ready, it is understandable to delay it. However, the question that occurs is why they keep inserting this or other points on their roadmap, even if they know that they are not going to release or achieve certain achievements. The only valid reason, in my opinion, is to create hype and excitement around the project, unless they believe that they can achieve certain things, and they keep failing month after month after month for over a year. By doing so, however, they lost trust in the community because they never deliver on time what they promise. Their community, in fact, did not grow anymore as it was growing at the beginning, and if they will keep doing like this, it will eventually decline. For example, on Twitter, they used to have much higher interactions, but clearly it has drastically decreased now, together with the interest for this project. The second concern I have in regards this project is that it doesn't seem to have an actual plan. What makes me think so is that at the beginning of the year, when they released their quarterly roadmap, which was released with a delay like every other roadmap. Here we can see that they had planned to improve the existing token's economics. They then changed plans and decided to replace the tokens with a new token. This is just an example, however, it does not give a secure impression to me, as it seems like they don't really know what they are doing. The third concern I have, considering it is technically a business which should create some sort of revenue, it would be interesting to see how the website is performing. This has been mentioned many times by community members, but the team never released any data on sales or profits. And this personally makes me think that it is not profitable at all. Many businesses are not profitable in the first years. That is also true, but we should keep that in mind if we want to buy this token. If the website doesn't turn profitable, we could have further sell pressure from the team in order to maybe fund the developments or other expenses. There are different things that you should know and are worth mentioning. Since launch, they have been listed on many important exchanges, even if not on Coinbase or Binance. Last December, they launched an NFT collection with a utility yet to be defined, but in the Shopverse, the first mall center in the metaverse. The goal is to create a new experience with NFT utility, which could be, for example, leasing a store in the Shopping.io Shopverse if you stake your NFT. They started to buy land on Sandbox and Decentraland Metaverse to build this mall center. But the utility is not defined, and this was just my speculation. They ran some major marketing campaigns with Crypto.com or Binance, which was definitely positive. They have integrated many different payment methods, including PayPal, Coinbase with US exclusivity, Binance Pay, Crypto.com, and many others. Last year, after Black Friday and Cyber Monday, they created Crypto Tuesday on the 30th November. Here you could win good discounts to purchase with on their website, which they are going to probably repeat this year. Many things are also planned on their roadmap, but personally I think they are worthless until they are fully launched and functional, as they could delay it for months or years to come, as they already did. For example, they should release Shopping Pay. a trustworthy payments method. They are planning to basically do collaborations with physical stores and enable them to take any crypto payments through Shopping Pay. The idea of this project and the vision that they have it is very interesting, but it depends on their execution in the coming months, and only this can turn around the current downtrend. I think they should start building and delivering their promises, which in my opinion, they completely lacked on. It is also true that sometimes it takes a lot of time to create this new technologies. They are building a company in a completely new field, so it might take some time for the development, but they should be more honest instead of constantly promising and delaying achievements. Shopping.io can be a revolutionary crypto e-commerce bridge, but there is something else important that they must do to increase adoption. Amazon or other big e-commerce can, of course, start accepting cryptocurrencies payments at any time, and in that case, why any user should use Shopping.io over Amazon great services. Only offering different websites to buy from with the same account, it is not enough, as you can buy almost anything on Amazon. So if they would start accepting Bitcoin payments, it would be very challenging. In my opinion, Shopping.io should create more utilities connected to their new token that powers the ecosystem, like discounts or profit sharing, which other projects do. I will keep a close eye on this project and give you an update, but at the moment, I consider this extremely risky based on the concerns mentioned above. Make sure to subscribe to do not miss future updates on this and other projects, and let me know what is your honest opinion in regards this.